Kai pushes the one person he wishes to have. Kai pursues. I don't know how to read. It is very early in the morning. Open your eyes and see what you can. Without them, my God, I don't know how to speak today. To teach her the. I don't want to break it. It's not mine.
Hi guys, editing Ra here. I don't know what happened with this video and I truly have no idea, but for some reason the entire intro of the video got deleted from the actual video. Like, I remember the video was, recording, like my phone was recording when I filmed the entire video, but for some reason the entire intro disappeared, and I really have no idea what happened with it. But because there's no actual intro, I have to make one. So if you're new, hi and welcome. I'm sorry if you're new, you have to see this very weird intro. I usually don't do this, I promise. I usually all my videos have an actual good intro made, but I don't know what happened. I have to just fix it. So into this video I shared all the books that I want to read in the next 2 months, so in April and May, and that is because I usually make 3-month TBRs, but I like to put June with the summer months, so I do June, July and August, which means April and May have their own videos, just 2 months. So that's basically the video. I'm just going to be reading to you the back of the books that I want to try and read in the next 2 months. Some of them are in English, some of them are in Spanish. So another Spanglish video. I'm doing pretty good at posting in both languages. I feel like I'm actually filming a Spanish reading vlog when I am editing and when I am filming this. So it's kind of interesting how I'm doing both. I really like that. I wanted to start including videos in both languages because I am bilingual and I love it. I'm having so much fun with it. So yeah, that's everything you need to know. Please go check my social media if you want. So yeah, just go check those out, subscribe, like, do all the things, and yeah, I will leave you with the actual part of the video that didn't get deleted. I still don't know how, magically, let's say magically. So yeah, let me start telling you the book that I want to read in the next 2 months. So hopefully nothing else goes wrong in this video. I will let you watch the video now.
The first book that I want to try and read is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. This is the second book from the Powerless series, and I actually have to get the third book and the novella, but this is the second one. I loved the first one. I think it was a 5-star for me, so I'm very excited for this. I got it quite a while ago. Like, I remember when I got it, and it was like at least 6 months ago. It was during the summer or something. So I'm very excited to, finally get to it. And the back says, the kingdom of Ilya is in turmoil. Our tyranny-born Payton Grey has killed the king and kickstarted a resistance throughout the land. Now she's running from the one person she wanted to run to. Kai Asa is now Ilya's enforcer, loyal to his brother Kit, the new king. He has vowed to find Padlin and bring her to justice. Across the deadly scorches and deep into the hostile city of Dor, Kai pursues the one person he wishes he didn't have to, but in a city without elites, the balance between the hunter and the hunted shifts. How far will he go for duty, and what will she do to survive? The next epic and sizzling installment of the globally best-selling Powerless series. So that is the book. I'm excited. One of my friends is obsessed with this series, so I know I'm gonna be, loving it because I did like the first book. She is absolutely obsessed with this, so I'm excited. I want to know what is going on. So yeah, that is book one. I'm gonna put it there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna put it back there. Next one is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. This I saw for the first time in a Jack Edwards video back in, I don't even know when, and I found it in a second-hand bookstore in England last year, and I was like, well, I have to get it. I'm very excited. I didn't know it was about, sorry, it's like this. I didn't know it was about like historical, like I didn't know it was about Second World War. Like it's a historical fiction, and I love historical fiction. I will try to read this, and let me read you the back because it is actually very interesting. So it says, winner of the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. Open your eyes and see what you can with them before they close forever. For Mary Lord, blind since the age of 6, the world is full of mazes. A miniature of Paris neighborhood made by her father to teach her the way home. The microscopic layers within the invaluable diamond that her father got in the Museum of Natural History. The walled city by the sea where father and daughter take refuge when the Nazis invade Paris. And a future which draws her ever closer to Werner, a German orphan destined to labor in mines until a broken radio fills his life with possibility and brings him to the notice of Hitler Youth. This magnificent, deeply moving novel, the stories of Marie-Laure and Werner, illuminate the ways against all odds people try to be good to one another. Epic, a bittersweet and moving novel that lingers in the mind, a masterpiece, a vastly entertaining feat of storytelling, such a page-turner entirely absorbing. I'm excited. I'm very excited actually. So yeah, that is another book that I want to try and review in the next couple of months. I am very excited and I love this cover. I don't know what it is about it. I really like it. I think it's the blue why I like it. So I have that. The next one is another fantasy. I love fantasies and you're gonna see a few more fantasies in this TBR. I don't know why I'm in fantasy mood right now, but this is the next one, as you have seen because I already have it, on screen. This is The Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. This is the first book of the second trilogy of the entire world. So Robin Hobb has this entire world created, divided in different trilogies, and this is the second trilogy. I read Assassin's Apprentice a couple of summers ago, and this is the first book of the second trilogy, which is the Mad Ship trilogy, or Ship something trilogy. This is the first one, Ship of Magic. I am scared because look how chunky. I hate chunky books because I'm scared of them, but I love chunky books at the same time. Like when I read them, I get so proud after I finished one. So let me read you the back because oh my lord, this woman, I am obsessed with her. Literally, if you're seeing this Robin Hobb, which probably you are, you know what I mean? Probably you're not, but if you are seeing this, which I want to believe you are, I love you. Love to get some ARC copies of your future books, or even free books from the ones I haven't read yet. I'm obsessed with you. So, Ship of Magic, let me read you the back of it. The most precious commodity in the world comes only from the rain wilds. But only a life ship can negotiate the perilous waters of the Rain-Wild River, and life ships are hard to come by. They quicken only when 3 family members from successive generations have died upon their deck. The life ship Vivacia is about to undergo her quickening. Althea Vestrid waits for the ship that she loves more than anything in the world to awaken. But her dream of taking her father's place at Vivacia's helm is not to be, for her family have all their plans. And the dark, charming pirate Kenneth also lusts after such a ship. He well knows the power of wizardhood and has plans of his own. Hobb is superb. He's a remarkable storyteller. I do agree with those two statements, and I'm super excited. I am very into pirates lately. I literally finished, this has nothing to do with the video, but let me just update you. I watched the entire Netflix series on One Piece. I watched the 2 seasons of One Piece, and now I'm reading the manga. I got to the point, I'm so obsessed with pirates, I am reading a manga. Something I never thought I would do, and here I am, reading manga. One Piece is so good. So good. I want to watch the anime, but I think I'm gonna read the manga first. Anyway, next book, Light Lark by Alex Asta. This one is actually in Spanish. My copy is in Spanish because I found it in Spanish, not in English, and I was like, you know what, let me just read in Spanish. I barely read Spanish. I want to read in Spanish a bit, so I got Light Lark. I've heard mixed opinions. I've heard people who loved it. I've heard people who hated it. So I got the first book. I know there's 2 or the entire trilogy is already done. If I don't like this one, I will probably not read everything else, and if I do, I will probably get everything else. But because I had no idea if I was gonna like it or not, I just took the first book from the library. From the bookshop. So I bought only the first book. And this one says, again, it's in Spanish, and I think I have already read the back of it in my last TBR video, but because I don't remember, let me just read it to you. 6 reinos malditos. Una vez cada 100 años, sus líderes compiten a muerte para liberar a su pueblo. Ayla Crown es la joven soberana de Wildling, un reino de mujeres guerreras que no conocen el amor y que confían en ella para ganar el centenario. Para sobrevivir, Ayla está preparada para mentir y traicionar, aunque no cuenta con algunos lazos que la unirán a sus rivales, ni tampoco con enamorarse de quien puede ser su peor enemigo. Un soplo de aire fresco repleta de secretos y de magia fascinante. Lightlark te hechizará y te dejará con la boca abierta con estos audaces líderes luchando por romper sus maldiciones. You probably have no idea what I said if you don't speak Spanish, but I just told you what it's about. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm intrigued about the whole what's it called? The whole Wildling centenary thing. Like, I've heard this one is like a very bad copy of Powerless, maybe? Or it was Powerless of this. I don't know. These two books came out around the same time, and people were like comparing them because they were like one of them was better than the other, and it was like copies of each other or something like that. I have no idea. I don't remember. But I will be reading it, and I'm excited. So I have that. And the last book, well, it's not actually a book, it's an entire series, but the last book that I want to talk about are this selection. I've been wanting to read this selection for a while. These books are actually from one of my best friends. Thank you, Carla, for letting me borrow these. I love you. And I will be doing a series, like a video, like a series reading vlog, like I did with oh my god, with Agatha. I will do the same thing, but this one will be in Spanish because these books are in Spanish because they're from my friend. So I decided to read these books because I saw a podcast episode by Olivia Ponton, which is a content creator that I really like. She started this podcast called Book and Busy. Very recommendable. I really liked it. One of her episodes was about the selection, and I watched it and really liked it, so I want to read the actual books now. There are 5 of them. Let me get them out of the little box. There are 5 of them. The Selection, The Lead, The Chosen, The Heir, and The Crown. That is the English titles. That's how good my translation is, guys. I can do it like that. So, I'm going to read you the back of... can I read you the back of... Yeah, the box doesn't have an actual back of anything. Okay, so... I will be reading the back of all of them, or maybe I think I might only read the back of the first one because at the end of the day, I don't want to give spoilers, and I feel like if I read the back of the last one, I might get spoilers because I haven't actually started the books. So let me read the back of the first one, and if you're interested in this and read it and like it, just read everything else. So, the first one says, para 35 chicas la selección es una oportunidad que solo se presenta una vez en la vida, la oportunidad de escapar de la vida que les ha tocado por nacer en una determinada familia, la oportunidad de trasladarse a un mundo de trajes preciosos y joyas que no tienen precio, la oportunidad de vivir en un palacio y competir por el corazón del guapísimo príncipe Maxon. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cringe to read. Sin embargo, para America Singer, ser seleccionada es una pesadilla porque significa alejarse de su amor secreto, Aspen, quien pertenece a una casta inferior a la de ella, y también abandonar su hogar y por pelear por una corona que no desea y vivir en un palacio que está bajo la constante amenaza de ataques violentos por parte de los rebeldes. Es entonces cuando America conoce al príncipe Maxon. Poco a poco se empieza a cuestionar los planes que ella había hecho para su vida y se da cuenta de que la vida con la que siempre soñó puede no poder compararse con el futuro que nunca se atrevió siquiera a imaginar. This sounds like a very this sounds like a book I would have loved if I read it at 15, you know. I will still read it, yeah. And let me tell you, the covers of all of them, they are stunning. I don't like people on covers, real people on covers, but this one is not really it has people, but it's more about the dress, and I'm obsessed with all of them. They're beautiful. So yeah, I will be trying to read this. I want to film a video reading the entire series in Spanish because the books are in Spanish. But yeah, I will be reading and filming that. I don't know when, but I will try my best to do that. And those are all the books that I want to read in the next 2 months. I'm going to try and organize this in some order. I do not remember the order though. So yeah, that is the video. I hope you liked my next future books that I want to read. If you have read any of them, please let me know. Where? On my social media, it's always down below. So please go to my social media and let me know if you have read any of these. Those are all the books that I want to try and read in the next 2 months. I hope I can get through them. Again, I'm not going to kill myself trying to, and I don't know if I will be able to get through all of them. If I get through 2 or 3 of them, that would be just amazing. But I want to have variety, even though that variety this month and this next couple of months means fantasy, because I just been feeling like fantasy lately, so I need to make a fantasy TBR. So that is everything I have to say. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you're gonna know when I post a brand new video every single Friday. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and